In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 college basketball games happening on December 20th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 college basketball games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Gonzaga versus Jackson State. The upcoming non-conference matchup between the Jackson State Tigers and the Gonzaga Bulldogs promises to be an exciting clash on Wednesday night at the McCarthy Athletic Center in Spokane, Washington. Both teams are entering the game with intriguing dynamics, making it a contest to watch. Jackson State has shown commendable form in recent outings, securing victories in 3 of their last 4 games. Their most recent triumph over NCAA Agricultural and Technical showcased resilience, with the Tigers mounting a second-half comeback to secure a 68-60 win. This performance highlighted their ability to overcome halftime deficits and capitalize on crucial moments. The team's leading scorer, Ken Evans Jr., has been instrumental in their success, averaging an impressive 18 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game. However, Jackson State's road record of 2-7 poses a challenge, especially when facing the formidable Gonzaga Bulldogs. On the other hand, Gonzaga, despite encountering setbacks in their last 3 games, remains undefeated at home with a 5-0 record. The Bulldogs, with an overall season record of 8-3, have demonstrated offensive prowess, averaging 83 points per game. Gonzaga's recent loss to UConn exposed vulnerabilities in their second-half performance, emphasizing the need for consistent play throughout the entire game. Anton Watson has been a standout player for the Bulldogs, contributing 14.5 points, 7.8 rebounds, and 2.2 assists per game, while Gonzaga's defense has been relatively solid, allowing an average of 66 points per game. There is room for improvement. In terms of the side pick, the consensus suggests that despite Gonzaga's recent struggles, they are the superior team in this matchup. Their offensive firepower, averaging 83 points per game, is expected to be a deciding factor. Jackson State's defensive struggles, conceding an average of 79.5 points, may prove detrimental against Gonzaga's high-scoring offense. The Bulldogs are the play here, not only to win the game but also cover the spread as favorites, making them our full-game side pick. As for the play on the game total, the focus shifts to the combined score of both teams. Jackson State's scoring average of 69 points, coupled with their defensive lapses, sets the stage for a high-scoring affair. Gonzaga's offensive efficiency, despite recent challenges, is expected to contribute significantly to the total score. Therefore, betting on the game going over the projected total is our full game total pick. Villanova versus Creighton. The upcoming clash in the Big East marks the commencement of conference play, featuring a riveting showdown between the Villanova Wildcats and the formidable number 12 Creighton Blue Jays scheduled for Wednesday night. This pivotal encounter serves as the conference opener for both teams, adding an extra layer of anticipation to an already exciting matchup. The Wildcats, with a record of 10 days off since their triumphant victory against UCLA, where they covered as 3.5-point favorites, enter the contest aiming to capitalize on their recent momentum. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays, fresh off a home win against Alabama as 7.5-point favorites, are eager to maintain their winning streak and make a statement in the conference. Last season's matchups between these teams were intense, culminating in a split series and Creighton securing a victory in the Big East tournament. The Wildcats showcased their prowess earlier in the season with a commendable run, securing wins against American, Lemoyne, Maryland, Texas Tech, North Carolina, and Memphis. However, they faced a setback in the subsequent 3 games against St. Joseph's, Drexel, and Kansas State. In their latest outing against UCLA on December 9th, Villanova exhibited resilience, overturning a halftime deficit to secure a 65-56 victory. Notably, Tyler Burton's stellar performance, contributing 18 points and 10 rebounds for a double-double, played a crucial role in their success. On the Creighton side, their season began with 8 wins in the first 10 games, including notable victories over Florida Agricultural and Mechanical, North Dakota State, Iowa, Texas Southern, Loyola Chicago, Oklahoma Oklahoma State, Nebraska, and Central Michigan. Despite losses to Colorado State and UNLV, the Blue Jays demonstrated their ability to bounce back with a close win against Alabama. Trey Alexander led the charge with 22 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists in the hard-fought 85-82 victory. As the teams gear up for conference play, Creighton appears more prepared than Villanova. The matchup dynamics favor Creighton, with 7-0 Kalkbrenner poised to challenge Villanova's post player Dixon, and Trey Alexander ready to go toe-to-toe with Justin Moore. The mismatch arises with Baylor Scheierman presenting a challenge for Creighton's opponents. Conference play, known for separating strong teams from the mediocre, is expected to showcase Creighton's 11th-ranked offensive efficiency against Villanova's 39th-ranked defense. According to Ken Palm's adjusted efficiency margin, Creighton boasts a plus 22.62 rating, placing them 10th in the nation, while Villanova sits at 28th with a plus 17.78 rating. A significant factor contributing to this gap is the contrasting three-point shooting abilities of the teams. The Blue Jays excel with a 38.7 three-point percentage, ranking 25th nationally, while the Wildcats lag behind at 215th with a 32.1 percentage. Consequently, our prediction leans towards the Creighton Blue Jays securing the victory and cover the spread as favorites, aligning with our full game side pick. The offensive prowess of both teams is noteworthy, with Villanova averaging 67 points in their previous 5 games and Creighton impressively posting an average of 87 points in their last 4 games. Additionally, both squads have displayed a penchant for crashing the offensive boards throughout the season, with the Blue Jays averaging 8.6 offensive rebounds per game and the Wildcats not far behind at 9.9 offensive rebounds per game. Considering these factors, our full game total pick leans towards over the projected total, anticipating a high score and intensely competitive matchup. Alabama versus Arizona. In a highly anticipated matchup, the 6-4 Alabama Crimson Tide is set to embark on a journey to Phoenix, where they will face off against the AP poll 4th-ranked Arizona Wildcats in the Jerry Colangelo Hall of Fame series at the Footprint Center. Despite starting the season in the top 25, the Crimson Tide has encountered recent struggles, losing 3 of their last 4 games. On the flip side, the 8-1 Wildcats have had a stellar season, with their only loss coming against the top-ranked Purdue Boilermakers. This clash marks the 5th meeting in history between the two schools, with Alabama holding a 4-1 advantage in the series. The Tide commenced the season with an impressive 4-game winning streak against Morehead State, Indiana State, South Alabama, and Mercer. However, they have faced challenges in their last 6 outings, succumbing to teams like Ohio State, Clemson, Purdue, and Creighton, albeit with victories over Oregon and Arkansas State. In their recent matchup against Creighton, Alabama displayed competitiveness but fell short in an 85-82 defeat. Mark Sears led the team in scoring with 19 points and 4 rebounds, while Nick Pringle contributed 15 points and 7 rebounds off the bench. On the Wildcats side, their 8-0 start included victories over formidable opponents like Duke, Michigan State, and Wisconsin, with their lone loss against Purdue. The Tide, despite recent setbacks, have shown resilience, particularly in their rebounding efforts against Creighton. Despite hitting a mere 18.2% from beyond the arc, they consistently score 77 or more points in all 10 games this season. Meanwhile, Arizona, coming off a tough loss to Purdue, aims to rebound with their consistent scoring prowess, having reached 74 or more points in every game. This promising matchup is anticipated to be a high-energy game, as both teams thrive on fast-paced play. Arizona, though the designated home team, will be playing in Phoenix, not their home turf of Tucson. Alabama boasts considerable talent, with a front court featuring players like Nelson, Pringle, Stevenson, and Wade, all possessing significant size. Sears, one of the nation's premier guards, adds another dimension to the Crimson Tide's gameplay, keeping them competitive with single-digit losses. So the Alabama Crimson Tide to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Considering Alabama's 39th rank in adjusted tempo and Arizona's 6th rank, the game is expected to be fast-paced. The Tide has recently trended towards the over, scoring 86 points against Purdue and 99 points at Oregon. Arizona, with an average of 90 points in their last 7 games, aligns with the high-scoring trend. The total for the game is set at 173.5, reflecting the team's fast-paced styles and scoring capabilities. Both teams recently faced Purdue, with totals reaching 178 for Alabama and 176 for Arizona, both surpassing the posted total. The over has hit in 8 of 10 games for Alabama and in 3 of the last 5 for Arizona. With outstanding shooters on both sides and a shared affinity for running the court, the game is poised to reach the high 80s or even low 90s. Thus, the full game total pick is over the projected total of 173.5, setting the stage for an exciting and high-scoring showdown. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.